他是一位 YouTuber， 今年27岁，多年前便入选了福布斯30岁以下精英排行榜。他的视频内容创造了5项吉尼斯世界纪录，大部分视频的播放量均超过了2亿次。另外，他拥有全世界最多的粉丝，目前单个账号即接近4亿，而且还在以每个月1200万的速度继续增长，而全网粉丝更是突破了8亿。有人称他为野兽先生，但我更愿意称他为吉米。亲切的称呼让我们更容易走进他的世界。就让我们一起来看看他是如何一步步将事业做起来的吧。
1. Lonely childhood. Jimmy was born in 1998. His official name is James, and his real nickname is Jimmy. He has an older brother, CJ, who is 2 years older than him, and a younger sister, Anna. Their family's economic conditions are average. For work and life, his parents often move back and forth between states. His brother was born in Georgia, Jimmy was born in Kansas, and his sister was born in North Carolina. In addition, since his parents worked long hours and served in the military, there was no one at home to take care of the children, so the 3 children were taken care of by international au pairs. This experience may have exposed Jimmy to multiculturalism from an early age. When Jimmy was 8 years old, US house prices began to plummet after more than 5 years of skyrocketing, and mortgage defaults occurred in large numbers. His parents' investment was also in the crisis of real estate. The following year, the problem of subprime loans broke out and his parents divorced. After that, he, his brother and sister lived with their mother in Greenville, North Carolina. His mother was in huge debt and worked 2 jobs every day to support 3 children. She worked 2 overnight shifts in the army every week, but her income was still very meager. At that time, their family's life was very difficult. Since the international au pair left, Jimmy often took care of himself as a child and often spent the night alone. In 2009, when Jimmy was 11 years old, he was no longer interested in school, but was more concerned about how to help his mother earn money to support the family. At that time, he particularly liked to browse various video websites. Once, a blogger explained why he gave up his traditional job and became a full-time video blogger. The reason behind it deeply touched Jimmy, and he began to understand that he could make money by posting videos. So Jimmy started making various videos and fell in love with it. If Jimmy was lonely in his childhood, then he was rebellious in his teenage years. He liked playing games, so the videos he uploaded were mainly about the process of playing games. At that time, he used his brother's old laptop, but it lacked a microphone, so the videos he uploaded were often without sound and had almost no response from the audience. 2. The Lost Youth. In 2012, when Jimmy was 14 years old, his older brother was a junior at Greenville Christian Academy, and Jimmy also went to the school to study as a freshman. But he was not focused on studying. He seemed to go to school every day, but he often hid in the car to make videos without telling his mother. Jimmy suffers from Crohn's disease, which is difficult to cure. He needs to go to the bathroom many times a day. He doesn't have many good friends, which makes him more introverted and difficult to maintain normal social activities. At that time, YouTube had become the largest video website in the United States, so he registered an account called MrBeast 6000 on the YouTube platform. Over the past few years, he has produced videos of game explanations and YouTube content analysis, such as A Guy Sent His Home in Our Base, Worst Intros on YouTube, Minecraft Let's Play, EP1, The Beginning, Buried Round 50 Gameplay Black Ops, 2 Zombies, videos estimating the wealth of other YouTubers. Since Jimmy is very young and has no rigorous creative editing and systematic planning, the videos he uploads seem very casual. He secretly shoots videos in his bedroom without telling his mother, but despite his efforts, he does not have many fans and does not earn much. In 2015, Jimmy was 17 years old. His academic performance was very poor and he only had a few thousand fans on YouTube. He felt lost and confused. He recorded a video hoping to have 1 million fans in 5 years. Perhaps in his eyes this was his wild wish, but he knew it was impossible to achieve. So he did something very interesting, setting the video to be automatically released in 5 years, trying to have a conversation with his future self. Because Jimmy was not interested in his studies and scored 0 points in all the exams, the school threatened to expel him. His mother then discovered that he spent all his energy on videos. When his mother tried her best to stop him from making videos, Jimmy's fans reached 10,000. 3. He started shooting short videos full-time. In 2016, Jimmy was 18 years old and would finish his high school career in the summer. He tried hard to try various video styles, hoping to make a hit video. He also registered a new account, Beast Reacts, which mainly recorded some interesting reactions of people in various scenarios during experiments and DIY, and commented or ridiculed these reactions. During this period, his number of fans also exceeded 30,000. Later, he graduated from high school at Greenville Christian Academy. His brother went to work at Walmart and his mother insisted that Jimmy go to community college. Jimmy felt miserable about studying and had no intention of going to college. He just wanted to make videos and planned to make a living from it. In the fall, Jimmy was forced by his mother to attend East Carolina University. But his real thought was,
I would rather be poor than do anything other than YouTube.
Jimmy did not go to class. He posted a status online.
If my tweet is forwarded 100 times, I will saw the table in half with a plastic knife.
In order to see him sawing the table, fans actually forwarded the tweet more than 100 times. Of course, his fans also increased, and his monthly advertising income on YouTube reached $1,000. 2 weeks after entering East Carolina University, he took the initiative to give up his studies and began to be a full-time video blogger with his friend and video partner Tyler. After he dropped out of school, his mother was very sad and threatened to kick him out of the house. Jimmy simply rented an apartment with Taylor in Greenville and devoted himself to video creation. In order to test the principle of YouTube's recommendation algorithm, he insisted on posting a different video every day, hoping to find a method of making popular videos that could work continuously. He also shortened the name MrBeast 6000 to MrBeast to make it easier for users to remember. He and Taylor studied viral transmission obsessively. Every day before going to bed, they watched videos and then took videos. After waking up, they also watched videos and then took videos. And 3 meals a day all depended on takeaway meals from Uber Eats. Opportunities are often reserved for those who are prepared, and his efforts were not in vain. At the end of the year, his number of fans on YouTube exceeded 100,000. 4. He finally helped his mother make money. In January 2017, Jimmy wanted to record a counting video. But he thought that if he counted from 1 to 100 or 1,000, the audience might think it was boring and it wouldn't get too many views. But if he could count from 1 to 100,000, it would arouse the audience's surprise and discussion. He counted for more than 40 hours without sleep and then uploaded the video. Sure enough, it took only a few days for the video to reach 100,000 views. This video made him quickly famous and established his reputation for daring to accept extreme challenges. After tasting the sweetness of traffic, Jimmy hired several high school classmates to become team members and then recorded a series of strange challenge videos. For example, watching paint dry for an hour, spinning a fidget spinner for 24 hours straight rate, world record, reading the longest English word, 190,000 characters, watching It's Everyday Bro for 10 hours straight. In June 2017, a company called Quid wanted to promote a mobile app. They saw that Jimmy's videos always received millions of views. So they found Jimmy and were willing to pay him $5,000 to insert an advertisement. At this time, Jimmy, who already knew the password of traffic, said,
If you can give me $10,000 and I give all the money to the homeless, leaving nothing for myself, then the number of views of such a video will be extremely high.
Later, Quid gave $10,000 and Jimmy really gave all of it to a randomly selected homeless man. The homeless man was so moved that he cried, and the video quickly went viral on the internet. Jimmy became a hot topic again, gaining hundreds of thousands of fans, and Quid also gained a large number of users. Jimmy saw the sensational social effect of giving money, and he confirmed his feeling,
In this world, I can take $10,000, light it, and make $20,000.
Jimmy believes that the charitable way of giving money gives the audience a very good feeling, which is a positive cycle process, and Quid also wants to continue to cooperate with Jimmy. So Jimmy began to form his own mature drainage model. He gave money to food delivery boys, Uber drivers, restaurant waiters, and randomly gave money to passers-by. What he was most proud of was probably the donation of $100,000 to his mother at the end of the year to help her repay the debts she had been carrying for many years, and to express his gratitude to his mother for raising him, his brother, and his sister with great difficulty. At that moment, his mother finally understood that the underlying reason why Jimmy didn't like to study was that he had been trying to make money to help his mother reduce the financial burden, but the process of making money was a bit difficult, and he had only gained a little bit until now. Jimmy's mother was moved to tears, and she hugged the grown-up Jimmy and felt the warmth deeply. Of course, there was another good news for Jimmy this year. That is, his number of fans exceeded the 1 million mark.